Logan, how would you assess the start in this game? I know you guys have been working on that.
Probably not great. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It's something for us to figure out internally. You got to give our group credit for not quitting, but we always start behind the 8 ball. But we'll figure that out, and we'll try to straighten that up in the next 3 games before Christmas.
I'm not going to touch on the refs, but just as a group, when you go through a situation that might be a little bit questionable, how tough is it to kind of keep everyone focused on the goal of coming back in the game?
Yeah, they're a part of the game. The refs are a part of it. Whether it's good calls, bad calls, we just got to stay in the fight. And sometimes it is hard to stay composed mentally, but we just got to make sure we kill them off. And it's tough to give one up 5-on-3, but you're 2 guys down. They had a good power play, but for us it's just about doing what we can, controlling what we can control, and making sure we bounce back after, which Ducky and Q and Barbs and those guys did. So it's nice to see.
I know it would have been much sweeter if you guys had won, but the type of game Mastro Simone was having, it just seemed like he was about to break through. How nice is it to see him get one?
Yeah, all those guys. It's nice to see them never quit. It's nice to see them. They work hard every time they're on the ice. They're very reliable. You know what you're going to get. And he's been getting rewarded. He's going to go to the blue paint, and he has time to make plays, and he does, but he's playing the right way, and it's nice to see him get those goals.
It's almost Christmas, and this is the first time you guys have actually lost at Coca-Cola Coliseum this season. So what does that kind of say about how the group's doing and where you're at?
Yeah, we want this to be a hard place to play. The one thing that we can figure out is our starts, but teams come in here, they know that we're not going to stop no matter what. It's 5-1, 3-1, 2-1. It doesn't matter. We're going to keep pushing. And our goalies have been great all year, so I give them credit. They're kind of putting us in the position that we are right now. But just make sure we figure out our starts, and then make sure this rink is a hard place to play in.
After what happened yesterday with Artur, for him to come back today, even though, like we said, you didn't get the win, he seemed to be very resilient and just not it was like water on the bridge. Like he just moved on.
Yeah, and that's being a professional, right? It's you don't want to dwell on the bad games, but you want to learn from them. And he played great again tonight. He gave us a chance to stay in that game tonight. He's been our rock all year, and all 3 of those goalies. So for him, it's just about being mentally strong and making sure that he rebounds. It's going to happen his whole career. You're going to have good games and bad games, but I thought he handled it very well.
All right, John, I know the starts have been something you're working on, but how would you assess this one?
I still don't think we were at our best. We made it too easy for them to break pucks out. We weren't predictable enough, and we weren't. We didn't establish that forecheck that we wanted to. Got better in the second, but again, when you play with fire like that and you're always chasing, coming from behind, it's going to catch up to you. And it caught up to us, and hopefully we can really learn from it this time and move forward.
One guy that was doing a lot of chasing in a positive way was Robert Mastro Simone. It seemed like he was about to break through all game. So even though you guys did lose, how nice was it to see him get rewarded?
Yeah, and that's the thing. He might be listed as the 4th line, but we play all lines. But when there's special teams, those guys can't have to sit there and wait. And I thought they were going, and when they have to sit 3-4 minutes in a row, it takes away from what we bring to the table. And it's unfortunate, but at least they got us going a little bit there, and it was good to see some guys doing things right to where it was giving us a chance to win a game.
That 5-on-3 gets called. How tough is it as a group to really just stay focused on trying to come back?
Well, yeah, that makes it hard. To take one penalty, it's hard enough. You can build off of that, still down a goal, but a 5-on-3 is tough. 2 of them, actually, one shorter than the other, but we just kind of fell apart. I thought we didn't hold our composure very well. Again, our guys have done a really, really good job of holding our composure. That's what's allowed us to come back in games, and this one, I think, frustrated them a little bit, and hopefully we can regroup, recharge, and come back and be better on Wednesday.
What's the areas of focus now as you lead into the holidays?
We're going to be playing on the road. We have to have better starts. I can sit here and talk about it. We have to be more predictable. We have to play faster and play a north-south game. And that's what our identity is, and we have to be willing to stick with it because it's going to tighten up as we move forward. Teams get better, and the league is a good league, so we're going to have to definitely 100% be better at it. Otherwise, it's going to really catch up to us.
On the last game, you pulled Artur Akhtayam off after a couple of goals let in. This game, you started him again. Next day, really quick turnaround. What made you feel that he was mentally ready for that?
I thought he had a good response, and a little bit had to do with You know, Dennis is up, and you know Murray's coming off an injury, so we didn't want to play him 5 periods. So that was, but I really like the fact that we gave Artie a chance to go in there, and I thought he actually made some nice saves. So I thought he gave us a chance to win the game tonight.